Так, ребят, всем здорово, с вами Колосс. Давайте пока попробую поиграть в Kingdom Come Deliverance. Да, в первую часть. На видосах. Ребят, если что, стримы и видео, скорее всего, будут раздельные. На Твиче, если что, ребят, чисто будет, скорее всего, онлайновая игра. По типу GTA 5. И Marvel Rivals. Если что, ребят, ссылочка в описании. Куда я вообще забрался? Так, а куда мне надо такие? Так вот. Ребят, ссылочка, конечно, в описании будет на Twitch. Но у меня не хватает железа точнее, мощностей ПК на стриминг нормальных игр. Скажем так, например, вот это вот игры. Откуда факел-то, кстати, взять? Откуда? Так вот. Та же GTA 5, она как бы старая. Когда? В районе 2013 года вышла. А она... Курочка самое то. А она пока, по-моему, в 15-м, да? Тогда же, когда и GTA... Ведьмак 3. Так вот. Скорее всего, вот эти две игры будут на стримах на Твиче, ребят, подписываемся. Пока я не накоплю достаточное количество денег. Если на нормальный комп, то стримы будут по другим играм. Так что, ребят, если, конечно, хотите помочь, ссылочка, конечно, в описании. Ну, давай.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for...
Да, это, кстати, было, ребят.
What's going on?
Вы, ребят, если что,
I
умные.
don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
God be with you.
Так вот, ребят, если хотите помочь с сбором на ПК, обновление, точнее, ПК, точнее, если быть, системного блока, ссылочка, конечно, на описании. Ну, вы понимаете, вы умные, ребята, я надеюсь.
What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
А так пока заваривают чаек, кофеек, колу, ужин, например.
In a big hurry? It was a bit of a scramble, all right.
И присоединяйтесь.
Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with
Да, я
me.
живой.
He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father.
А их
I
уже
won't leave
нету.
their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir,
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out! Anywhere, people!
Давай, ладно, в катсцене как бы FPS нормально. Так, с дождиком очень, конечно, классно, но 40 FPS.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And divide.
Ну, давай.
What is it
Чем
you
я могу
need?
помочь?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch at the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
God be with you.
Так, и куда?
Look out.
Что делать-то? Не, как вы понимаете, подержать караул, но делать что конкретно? Просто так стоять, ходить, да? Ну, походу на то. А, ну
Wandering
все.
around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh?
Ну,
I don't
да.
think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
А. Даже 10 утра. Мне показалось дожить до утра.
God be with you.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to flee the siege?
Thank the Lord. I thought it was Sigismund descending on us.
It seems everyone thought that.
Well, we were all expecting the worst. And the truth is, I'm still worried what will happen when Sigismund comes here. And come he will, of that I'm sure. I just hope we'll be as fortunate when we're face to face with that fucker. By the way, Henry, my condolences.
Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Только в этом моменте мне кассет идет. Ладно, ляпута. Так, интересно, а там что? Мне аж даже любопытно стало. О, ну... Не, красть не будем. У нас так не очень-то, скажем так, репутация у Генри. Мне интересно, кто еще придумал перевод такой с именем главного героя. Подтвердить можно? Давай.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on him, that's for certain. Sigismund must be seething with rage.
It's just a shame Fortune didn't smile on all of them.
Oh, shit. Sorry. And you know Sir Radzi Kobyla?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times. Why do you ask?
He must be a fine lord to take such good care of every one of his serfs.
Surely all the lords do that.
Ah, I could tell you some stories.
About Sir Divish?
Jesus, no. I didn't mean it like that. Just that I heard stories from other soldiers that would make your skin crawl.
I see.
Давай, заканчиваем разговор. Все еще пока непонятно, что делать-то. Написано дождаться утра. Но где ничего никак не написано. Этим 3 недели. С воином нет, нельзя. Ну, давайте в кровать. О, кстати.
Good day to you.
Дня, ночью.
Good luck to you.
Так, вдруг что-то интересное реально будет. Давайте спать. Понял. О, а ляпотал-то выглядит. Хоть на средних или каких высоких настройках. Снова армия.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratsig Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
О, ауф. Ребят. Что, нападение на город? Очередное. ГТРП, конечно.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
А. Так, с этим поговорить.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Ну, давай.
So, Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Ну, давай.
So, Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders.
понизил.
You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and
А
eliminate
как
anyone who
повышать
doesn't share
репутацию,
their
ребят,
view.
пишите.
Unfortunately, Sir Ratsig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
Давайте.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Gutenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair, him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
Так.
I
Давайте вот это.
suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Давайте закончим. Что, покушать? О, кстати. И куда? А, из замка выбраться. Где выход? Кстати, одна курица как бы неплохо замещает чувство голода. Я круг сделал или что? Ай. Влезь. Нет, не сюда. А где торговец? Не, на всякий случай не буду. Так, не то. Ну, давай. О, кстати, да, карта прикольная. Ладно, я вас понял, ребят. На выход где-то тут. Давай.
God be with you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Давай.
I have to get out of here to bury my parents. I'd reward
Надеюсь,
anyone who'd
пытаться
help me.
повыситься. Давай так.
What could a ragamuffin like you give me? Clear off before I give you a whipping.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I
Yeah,
have to
better.
bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right. I'll have a look around for something.
О,
Farewell.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
а это уже, кстати, похоже на правду. Вот первый доспех. Ну, как бы, да, у меня отмычек нет. А где здесь доспехи валяются? Чего вы начинаете? Нормально же общались.
Surrender! You've committed a crime and I'm arresting you.
Я сразу сдаюсь.
You crook! I caught you right in the act. This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
Давай так.
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone. The Lord of
Ha! What?
That's too much. I don't have that much coin.
You still have to pay the penalty. Looks like you'll have to sit it out in jail.
Упс.
Put me
Давай.
in jail then.
Just the accommodation.
А, сутки. А,
Hope you enjoyed your time in our little establishment.
Not much, actually.
Glad to hear it.
кстати.
And can I go?
Go. Aye, you can, I'm sorry to say. Now bugger off and get yourself killed for all I care.
И чё, куда? А. Да, давай. Так, конечно, непонятно, что случилось, но 15, ребят, FPS. Так вот, я бежал с города.
Looks like they've already gone.
А чё FPS такой? Серьезно, с ничего причем. Ну, не так, чтобы как бы супер такой графонистый и все такое. Осуждаю такое, ребят. Крайне осуждаю, не поддерживаю, все такое. И снова все нормально, кстати. То есть только вот и катсцене было не то. Так. А, да, кстати. Можно? А, нет, все еще недоступен. Ну, давайте посмотрим.
Who's there? Well now, look what's come crawling out from under some rock. Fuck!
Так, а можно мне меч? Да, это я... Это я знаю. Все? Давай. Так, что у тебя есть? Заберем все. Включай меч. Ну, так. Я, конечно, понимаю то, что как бы, ну, такое себе этим заниматься, но все равно. Да, интересно, что случилось-то в катсцене, там где 15 FPS было, вот сейчас вроде нормально все идет. О, гроши. Итак. Так, а у меня как-то они помечаются? О. А, да, кстати. Чесака. Нет, мне вот это можно. Так вот. Это платву жалко. Ну да, как обычно, начало игры любой, причем ГГ Нищук. Я осуждаю такое, не поддерживаю.
Hey! No! Leave me be! Don't kill me. I have nothing.
Why did anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
О, морковка. Осуждаю, ребят, не поддерживаю. Вот очень сильно вот это.
Answer to my prayer. Just when I wanted to vent my rage.
Ау. Подождите, ребят. Так вот, ребят. Забыл включить запись. Да. Этого разбойника я победил. Так что не переживайте, все нормально. Так, а... Че, здесь никак, ладно. А, кстати, а это известный стиль осуждения, как-то убирается, вот, посмотрите вниз, возле ХП, там, выносливости, всякого такого. Чуть-чуть-то снизилось.
What's that? You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Ow!
В голову не по... Если что, можно продать. Я, если что, перегружен, ребят.
Bailiff. He didn't run like me. He died with a sword in his hand.
Что есть? Ничего. Здесь есть плотва.
Used to by his side, even next to you. In the end, you were a hero.
О, кстати,
You didn't
факел.
run away. Didn't abandon me like me.
Ладно, здесь ничего нет. Снова, ребят, FPS-то. Если что, ребят, я не знаю, что с этим не так. Вроде бы было все нормально.
Why did you do it to me, father? Why?
Настройки, если что, кстати, я тоже не менял.
Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you.
Ладно, уже получше. Не 13 кадров, а 16.
I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Ну да, ребят, чтобы вы понимали. Пацаны, 13-16 FPS. Геймплей уже сколько? 60. Где лопата? Где дрын? Я еще и проголодался. Для пота. Так, у бати есть что-нибудь? Ну, даже, кстати, не разрушен дом. Ну, покурочено, да, но все равно как бы жалко. Так, где есть лопату искать? То есть во всем городе надо отыскать лопату, да? Так, и насколько я перегружен-то? О, на 30 килограмм, ничего себе. Ой. Давайте вот эту. А, сюда теперь нельзя, ладно. Так вот, ребят, хоть, чё, я не понимаю, в катсценах стало меньше FPS. Впрочем, реально, во всех катсценах.
What's going on? Zbyszek, what in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Mutt. Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
Seems to me that dog knows exactly why he's going for you. You're picking dead men's pockets.
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
Ну давай.
Bury my parents.
So bury them and
А,
leave me
во,
be.
можно.
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the Cumans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
Осуждаю такое,
No,
ребят.
I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think? I ran.
Одолжи
Can you
лопату.
lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave. I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it anyway?
Меч на лопату.
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that goes. And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father
Давай.
said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take them to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground.
Ну давай.
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered? You bastard. You've got a
Осуждаю.
shred of honor.
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of coin. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well. Will you hand it over without a fuss, or do you want to end up like the butcher here?
The only way you'll touch this sword is
Oh.
when I shove it in your guts.
So that's the way of it?
А, да?
Easy there, boy. You know me. Good master let me leave this.
А где лопата-то? Ну, все равно как бы... Хотя прикольно, кстати, здесь перевес изображен. Как вы можете наблюдать. Насколько уже? Уже на... Да, чуть больше, чем 30 килограмм. Так, кстати, а прокачка здесь какая-нибудь есть? Игрок... А, вот, навыки. По... Повысить как-нибудь можно? Так. Эффект. Вот, да. Ребят, если что, Да, обидно, то что вот здесь 45. Ну, давайте. Наверное, кстати, Fast Travel недоступен из-за того, что еще пролог идет, или как? Пишите, ребята, что в комменты. Я все читаю. Если они, конечно, будут. Ребят, не поленитесь, пожалуйста. Вам ничего не стоит, а мне приятно. И, кстати, где здесь раздобыть плотву? Такой к вам вопрос. По крайней мере, это лучше, чем в том же Обливионе сделано. Там, где вот на 1/10 килограмм перегруз, и ты ходить не можешь. Вот вообще. Здесь плюс 30. И все равно я и хожу. Ну, хоть бегать не могу, но не суть.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it here.
Давай. Что, снова или нормально? Нет, снова. Давайте, что к следующему я что-нибудь разберусь. Посмотрю, что и как.
So, let's get to it.
Впрочем, реально убого выглядит, ребят. Честно. Я не знаю, из-за чего вот эти вот катсцены так убого сделано. Так, нет, нельзя пропустить. Сейчас на паузу нажать.
Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help?
О, здорово.
Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
Давайте нормально FPS выдайте.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ладно, дубль 2. Кстати, так и должно быть, да?
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood.
Не, ну если катсцена, как бы, да, так и должно быть.
I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer.
Все равно 15 FPS меня смущает.
Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
Ой. О, здорово.
The games are over.
George! Disperse this rebel!
Fuck!
Ну да, так, видимо, и должно было быть. Вот снова, кстати, нормально стало. Да, вот сейчас только пролог был. Закончился. Непонятно, почему все те же... Да, вот написано Генри же. Почему в русской озвучке его сделали инжириком или как там? Написано Генри. Ну, да, красиво. Осуждаю такое, ребят. То, что... Ну, вы сами понимаете, да? Интересно, а мне весь мой шмот оставят? Я надеюсь, YouTube, ты меня банить за эту музыку не будешь, нет? Я даже не знаю, что просто еще сказать, пока играет эта музыка. Честно. Ребят, игра пока топовая, ну, по крайней мере, за все это время. Вот. Я не знаю, сколько входит. Да, шутки про рабочих, давайте. Так вот. О, я очнулся. И музыка за один... Ой. Ладно, теперь это можно вернуть. Да, я бегать могу. Так, что происходит?
Do you need some help?
шмотки-то мне вернут? Да, вот, Индриш.
Wake up, Henry. It's
А,
past
нет.
sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake
Все еще
up.
FPS, да.
It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them.
Ну да.
I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done
Отблагодарить
the
не
same.
забудьте, Чурко.
Now sleep. You need your strength back.
Спустя несколько дней.
You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
Давай,
How
как
did you
нашла?
manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in
Да,
the world
что
were
ты
you
там
doing
делал?
in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers. My
Осуждаю.
family.
Осуждаю.
My friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines.
After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes, Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea.
Давай, я устал.
I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised.
Он
I'll bring
уходит?
you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're
Oh.
still very weak.
Это самое то.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humour back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
Так, где я?
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill, my uncle's mill at Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying
Хорош.
here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly
Ha.
well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig. and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
Тоже верно. В ГТРП, конечно, ребят. Добрый вор.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Так, ребят, давайте на этом данную серию заканчивать, ребят. Так. А мне, кстати, отжали все шмотки. Так, стоп, что? Что? Так вот, ребят, если что, подписываемся на канал, на YouTube канал. Подписываемся на Twitch канал. Если хотите смотреть трансляции в прямом эфире. Если хотите помочь в сборе на новый ПК, ссылочка на донат в описании. Но вы этого не слышали. Вы у меня умные ребят. Всем спасибо за просмотр и всем баба.